This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Wilson. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Second and 10 now, Wilson. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
47-yard line.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
He was brought down.
Tackled there by Rasheedbighead Jenkins.
2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And to the tight end, Olsen, right side. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
At the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're a back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now a give, right side. It's Carson. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19-yard
line.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. Second and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
His throw caught right around the 6. And the Seahawks are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle, but collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on first and goal.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's now third and goal.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
6 man.
From the gun, Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. That was a big throw right there on third and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on third and goal. Because really, second down, second and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. Third down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, first and 10 at their own 23. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Seahawks 7, Chargers 0.
Four receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And it's 3rd and 5.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Herbert hooking up with Henry that time for the Charger first.
13 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
The tackle made just shy.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
It's now 4th.
And they are going for it. Herbert now. And it's complete. Henry. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, That really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Eckler,
down to the 25.
He was taken down by
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Benson Mayoa on the tackle.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
They snap it to Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Seahawks take over.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Melvin Ingram in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Seahawks 14. Chargers nothing. Michael
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert going deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers have made this a one-score game. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Chargers 7. Ty Long set to kick off.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
19 yards there on the pickup, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll find Metcalf, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
He was taken
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st down, Chargers.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Going on the ground with Eckler. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. Buying time to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz. Too fast to handle. Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Herbert. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
He's across.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now he'll let it go deep left. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. Here is Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
For the extra point.
A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Melvin Ingram able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. To try again after the sack. Wilson, this one into the hands of Metcalf. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Wilson. And able to find Dorsett. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Under 10. All goes special. Gun.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Oh, Charles, after that interception in the Super Bowl from the 1-yard line, I thought Pete Carroll would run it inside the 5 every time.
Sometimes I wonder if maybe Pete did want to run it inside the 5. But Russell Wilson, you know he's such a competitor that he doesn't want that interception to stand. And maybe he wanted to be in that spot to hold it a second. I can't throw a touchdown pass. Instead, he's victimized again.
A gain of a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 8-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And right side, Henry's got it. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Escaping the pressure right. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Herbert. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Herbert now to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
On third down, here's Eckler. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be caught. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple.
And that's caught inside the 35. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. One last shot for Wilson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Chargers 21.
But Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final.